The worst thing about sleepless nights in the hospital isn't the pain or the beeping machines, it's knowing you're awake for things you're not supposed to notice. I've been in room 412 for 3 weeks after a wreck, drifting in and out, when I started noticing the lullaby. Every night, precisely at 3:07 a.m., the hospital intercom hummed a soft, teeny tune, always the same melody, never listed on the staff schedule. Nurses would shrug it off, but last night, something changed. I heard another voice join in, barely audible over the speakers, singing in perfect harmony. It wasn't until the third verse that I realized the second voice was my own. Not just similar, identical. I stared at the ceiling, heart pounding, listening as my voice, slurred and breathless, echoed out through the empty walls. I tried to call for help, but my throat was too dry, my limbs too heavy. The lullaby ended, replaced by an unnatural silence that pressed on my chest, making it hard to breathe. I told myself it was a dream, a leftover sedative hallucination. But when the morning shift arrived, I woke up somewhere else, standing barefoot in the deserted MRI wing, hospital gown fluttering in a draft. My bed was stripped clean, the sheets cold and untouched, and my patient file had been moved to discharged with no explanation. The nurses found me wandering the corridor, confused and shivering, insisting I'd never been in room 412 at all. No one could explain how I'd gotten there, or why my voice was still playing on the intercom, looping the lullaby at exactly 3:07 a.m. Now every night, I wait for the song, wherever they move me, terrified of hearing my own voice again. Because I'm starting to remember the words, and I know if I ever sing the final verse, I'll wake up in a place where no one can find me, where empty beds outnumber the living, and a lullaby was written for those who never left.